The covenant God made with David contains a mixture of long-term and short-term prophecies. Some of the prophecies God made to David would be experienced by Solomon, his son, but others spoke of a greater descendant who was to come, Jesus. We see this duality especially in verse 11, where God promises rest. This verse has to be read in light of the verse 1, where we see that David has rest from his enemies. What then could God have in mind in verse 11? How could God give David rest when he already has it? While God could have been speaking of a continued rest from the pagan nations around him, it's better to think of a deeper promise of rest in mind. And of course, that promise comes from the life, the death, and the resurrection of Jesus, and his victory over our greatest enemies, sin and death. Jesus would be the Prince of Peace, bringing rest to people in 3 different ways: peace with God, peace with others, and peace within. In the craziness that we experience day to day, oftentimes it's hard for us to experience and trust in the victory of Jesus to give us peace. Where in your life are you lacking the rest that comes from trusting in Jesus? How can we rely on that throughout the week? Our main question this week is, do you tend to see yourself at rest with God or in struggle? This week I want you to analyze your life. Look through the hectic times and see how you're reacting. Are you getting frustrated about what's going on? Maybe you're getting anxious that things won't turn out. It's important that in those times that we rely on the promise of Jesus, that in the end all of our victories are won. Jesus has died for us to not worry about a thing. So it's important for us to have rest in him. Focus on rest this week, relying on the fact that Jesus died for you and that your victory is already won. Thanks, guys. That's all I have for this week. Okay, it came to me, okay. Okay, you're gonna have fun editing this. Knowing, that's what I mean. Focus on rest. Let me pause, take a moment. Ooh, okay, I'll say that again. Oh, boom. With the experience that